What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, brothers, I want to have a conversation about Serena Williams. And of course, Serena Williams is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, tennis player of all time for women. One of the best athletes all around, period. But Serena Williams, like Michael Jackson and Prince, and even Ja Rule, share a certain religion, which is Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Now, Jehovah's Witnesses, they're a very controversial religion. They are a branch of Christianity. My aunt is a Jehovah's Witness, formerly known as the Bible Tract Society. I'm very familiar with the JWs and the Watchtowers, which is another word for them, the Watchtower Society. Serena Williams was born into this religion and recently was baptized into the religion. But something happened on Super Bowl weekend that really, like I said, it was something so terrible that some of the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses weighed in on it. And one of them was Mr. Marcus Vaughn. I am familiar with his channel. He's an ex-Jehovah's Witness. So what I want to do is play a little bit of his clip, and then I'll come back.
Hello, everyone. Ex-Walk Hill Bethelite here. And what an amazing Super Bowl that was. I'm talking that game was close. Like, it was close all the way to the end of the game, and that's what you want to see. That is what you want to see in a Super Bowl. Entertaining all the way to the last minute. But what also was entertaining during the Super Bowl was Serena Williams being in a commercial. If you don't remember Serena Williams, there's pictures of her being baptized in the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, I was surprised to already see her on commercials. Now, these commercials, are pretty famous, right? So this is millions of people watching. And what does our newly baptized Jehovah's Witness cult member present to the masses to represent Jehovah God? She has a commercial for liquor. Schlick liquor. She has a commercial for some of the Remy Martin alcoholic beverage. And while, Jesus did turn water into wine on an occasion at a wedding, he sure didn't sell alcohol at the Super Bowl. I don't think he was profiting from it. Okay, that's fine. In my mind, okay. She's getting paid. She getting paid. She's selling her Remy Martin alcohol. She getting paid. Well, then we have commercial with Snoop Dogg in it and all these other people in it. And then here comes another commercial with Serena Williams in it. She was in 2 commercials, 2 Super Bowl commercials. She was all over the Super Bowl. The second commercial, I'm like, okay, let me see what she got going on now. She's selling beer. She's selling beer. If you sell people Remy Martin alcoholic beverage, and then you turn around and not but 2 minutes later, you selling Michelob Extra beer on top of that, you darn near asking people to get drunk. You darn near asking people to get drunk. You keep on selling alcohol during the Super Bowl. So that's what our newly baptized Jehovah's Witness did during the Super Bowl.
So you heard what this brother had to say. And of course, one of the rules of the JWs being a branch of Christianity, which is to not consume alcohol. But Serena Williams is allowed to do alcoholic commercials for the Super Bowl. And it brings me to the question that many people have about religion, which is, what are the rules? Because the rules, certain people don't have to follow them. And see, this is very controversial when you look at what the Pope is saying about, LGBT. That message has changed. We're seeing that used to be, especially like in the black church, there was a don't ask, don't tell policy. And that was in the 80s when I was coming up. If you were a minister of music, or you played the organ, or if you was gay, don't ask, don't tell. Because if you tell, then that means somebody got to deal with you. But nowadays, you can be open about it and can't nobody deal with you because it's a lawsuit. Now, with the JWs, and they've had so many problems in their religion, as far as a lot of falsehoods, failures to predict the end of the world in the 40s, 1970 was the last one, in the early 1900s. A lot of discrepancy with what they teach, a lot of lies being exposed, a lot of lies being told, a whole bunch of things about the JWs. And because of the amount of work that people have to do as far as field service, I know it may be a little bit less now with the internet. So a lot of people are separating themselves, especially in America, with more information. And then with this ex-JW community, and I will tell you on YouTube, those people that Jehovah's Witnesses would consider apostates, those ex-JWs are some roasters. They go in daily. They are really pissed at Jehovah's Witness Society. So when Serena Williams joins, what you're seeing is that this is a great hope for them bringing in new people into the religion, because they're just doing so bad in developed nations. So that brings the situation to a head. Well, if she can promote beer and alcohol, you're telling me that I can't have beer and alcohol, because the average Jehovah's Witness, if you get disfellowshipped or kicked out, they don't have any friends to hang out with or talk to. Whereas Serena Williams, if she get kicked out of Jehovah's Witnesses or disfellowshipped, I mean, she was living a very broad life before. She wasn't just tied into them. So if they get rid of her, she's not going to lose anything at all. But normal people will lose something by being associated with them. And it goes back to this religion. Why should I follow the rules if she ain't got to follow rules? Why should I have to do something that person don't have to do something? And you look at why a lot of people are so against organized religions in comparisons to before. It's because of the hypocrisy. If Serena Williams is a part of the JW society, she's been baptized, and alcohol is outlawed in the religion, she should not be drinking alcohol in the religion such that it's outlawed. If that's the case, she is no different or no better than the rules. She's no different. But she gets over to break the rules whenever she wants. And this is going to come back to bite them. Very much so in the ASS. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.